Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today is a new format for me. I've not done anything of the kind about KCD yet. Today I'm joined by Filip. Hey Filip.
Hello Commander. Hello everyone.
You can just call me Lena, though Commander kind of makes me want to instantly salute you. As a response sort of thing. First of all, can you please introduce yourself, what you do at Warhorse, so that people know who you are?
Yeah, hello, I'm Filip Kilián. I am cinematic designer at Warhorse Studios now for 6 years already. So yeah, I've been working on DLCs for KCD1 and now on the whole development of KCD2. Right,
so you kind of already answered my first question. I was about to ask you if you worked on KCD1 or just joined to work on KCD2.
Yeah, I mean partially because I've done my tests before the release of a vanilla game, and after the release, like I think 2 or 3 months, I've worked on the DLCs after that.
Right, so have you played the first game at all before you started working on the DLCs?
Oh, no. Before I started, no. I actually... it was pretty funny because they've hired me and I just played the game for like a month or something, so...
Got paid for it as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Living the dream here.
In a way, yeah.
In a way. Even though you partially worked on KCD1, you still kind of have the feeling. So, we all hear that the team has increased in size ever since the development of KCD1. So to give us a little bit of a perspective, how big is the team at Warhorse right now, working on KCD2?
I would say 2 times bigger than it was when we finished KCD1. I think at the end of the DLCs, there was like 120 people, so now it's 250, I guess. Around this number, I don't know the specific number.
Does everybody work in the office, or are there any remote people who work remotely?
There are some remote guys at home office. I mean, we grew too much for the offices now, so there are some people that work just remotely.
You and the team, do you guys hang out on the internet looking for the KCD2 stuff at all?
I mean, yeah. When we are not working really hard, of course, then we are just browsing the Reddit and all the memes KCD related. And comments, of course. We loved all the comments from fans after the announcement. It was really something special.
Do you discuss it between each other?
Yeah, we send each other a lot of memes, not just created by us, of course, but created by the community, and it's really amazing.
What was the favorite thing that you've discovered on the internet so far about KCD2?
I really loved the theories. What's gonna happen. Of course, you can't tell, but it's so much fun to just, read it, and if it's true or not.
Especially if as someone who knows how the story is gonna go, probably reading all the theories makes you giggle sometimes, right? Or
yeah. And some theories are really wild, so.
I have to ask the next question. It's a bit silly. Is Dan Vavra an intimidating person, IRL?
I don't know if I can comment that, actually.
This is I knew you were going to say that.
He's maybe behind me, and never know. But no. I mean, he is a person of authority.
Right.
But sometimes he's like a really lovely guy, and you can just chat with him about everything. So, yeah. Yeah and no. I
really hope that you're safe answering the question. maybe he's behind my back. And, I have to check that one. This one is also another question that I'm really curious about. How did you feel personally when the game was finally announced, when KCD2 was finally announced?
I mean, it was such a relief, I guess, for everyone in Warhorse, because, you know, after like 4 or 5 years of working on the secret project, you know, couldn't say anything, even to your family. So it was so great and such a relief to finally open up about what we are actually doing. And of course, we can't still say much
I know,
things,
I know. There's huge,
story-wise, etc.
right.
But still, and of course, the support of the fans is such lovely, huge thing for us, and yeah, it's just something that we needed after so many years of working in secret. So the support of fans is really great.
Could you say that it gave you like a second breath to continue working on the project?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. What was it like working with Tom McKay and Luke Dale?
Well, with Luke Dale, it was, of course, very hard because he's such a... Can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm joking. No,
go ahead, it's a swear-free zone. Go ahead.
No, they are sweethearts. I mean, they are such a professional actors, and Tom especially is such a nice guy and humble and sweet, and it's incredible. And Luke is, on the other hand, really like he really is the perfect character to portray Hans Capon. He really is this funny, witted guy, and it's always fun with him to even work with him or just go for a beer.
Do you have any funny stories from on set that you can tell about without like spoiling stuff about the story and whatnot?
Well, there's a shot in the trailer when they are in the stocks.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty funny to shoot that because we were actually, all of our team were actually throwing stuff on them.
Really?
Yeah, so like crumbled paper and some stuff like that. So we really enjoyed that. I don't know if the guys enjoy it, but it was that was really funny for us, at least for us, yeah.
So among the crumbled paper, was there any other funny objects that you were throwing at them for full immersion sort of feeling?
I think we thought about it, but then we scrapped it. Like, yeah, it would be too dangerous for them.
Oh, I would love that. I'd love to be able to hear more stories about some of the filming stuff, some of the scenes. I'm sure there are going to be some wild scenes in the game. Maybe in the future, I'll call you back and then we can talk about that in full detail. You kind of already mentioned that a little bit, but I have to ask again. Do their personal characteristics, their characters, I'm talking about Tom McKay and Luke Dale, of course, do they reflect their game characters? Do they reflect Henry and Hans?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
As I said, Luke especially, and Tom, I don't know, maybe it's different to say because, of course, you can make Henry as you want, so he can be a scoundrel or, you know, honorable hero. So
well, but I'm asking right now in terms of like the KCD1 Henry, because this is the one we kind of know so far, as in the community.
Well, but in KCD1 you could still be like a bad guy in a way.
That's true. I need to cue that I'm the bad guy. Even when he was the bad guy, there's still some things that he kind of does.
I think Tom is too sweet to portray a medieval knight. I think he would walk into the human camp and he would say, "Hey guys, let's have a drink and talk about it." He would not pull his sword out.
There is no way. Would he sort it out over a game of Farco, possibly?
I don't know if Tom is that of a gamer.
Gambler.
Gambler, yeah. Maybe you should ask him.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Maybe someday I'll get there. Maybe. But Luke, you say, kind of great fit for Hans?
Yeah. He is really Hans Capone.
IRL.
Yeah. When there's booze and women around, he's, in his world. So.
Oh, so he was a perfect fit. I love to hear that. This is really great.
Yeah.
This is awesome. If you could describe each one of them with just one word, what would it be?
Jesus, these are hard questions.
I was getting ready for this interview.
Yeah, I was not.
That was the plan. You had to come in kind of spontaneous.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you would have prepared the answers and it wouldn't be as entertaining.
Yeah, I would say Tom is definitely lovely.
Okay.
That would be my word.
All right. And Luke?
And for Luke, it's more interesting.
You can swear.
Oh, I would not.
Okay.
But I guess noble is everything that I want to, like, maybe
put into
say.
it.
Yeah. Because if I would say just funny guy or something like that, that's too general.
Yeah, and it's also 2 words.
Yeah.
So
That's
noble, so lovely, and noble. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite KCD1 character and why?
It would be... Well, actually, it would be Teresa, maybe.
Ooh, curious. Okay.
I wanted to say Hans Capone because a lot of people in the office say to me that I too sometimes behave like Hans. But actually, Teresa is like really interesting character for me. Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit? Interested in what way?
It's really interesting how, of course, female character works in a medieval realistic world. It was not easy for women in that time. So just from this point of view, it's such an interesting character, because she actually helped Henry, and she actually he survived because of her.
What was her line? Something about the goat fuckers or something like that.
Yeah,
when she
yeah,
appears
yeah.
out there. I've just recently replayed this moment. This is why it's like very vivid in my memory.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
like a really
yeah.
cool moment that she's just there, kind of.
Hey, goat fuckers! The games are over.
Yeah, and if you've played the 4th DLC, the Woman's Lot, I mean, there's a lot of backstory to her character, and it's really interesting. And like, I wouldn't be able to pull through shit that she just got through, and so she's maybe really the most badass character we've got in
the entire game.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that. Thank you for answering that one. It's
no problem.
I really loved how deep we got with that question. It was really good. This is the only question that I have about KCD2. So I'm giving you the freedom to be as vague or as misleading or as whatever as you can be, or you maybe even choose to not answer it. That's totally fine. But you know how there are like memes in terms of GIFs? Like people send meme GIFs that everybody knows. They're kind of like engraved in our mind in terms of like you reply with them on Twitter or something, blah, blah, blah. So if you could describe KCD2 with just one famous meme GIF, which one would you choose?
I don't know if it's a meme or a GIF of the guy from KCD1. There's the
right.
And the archer on top of a bridge. Mm-hmm. And I think someone shoots him with an arrow, and the guy just teleports like 100 meters and kicks you in your face.
What? I've not seen
Yeah.
that one.
I will send it to you. It's
Okay,
really
please,
funny.
because I just want to put it out there. What? Okay.
Yeah, so that's for me like KCD2 is fucking coming. So be prepared.
So that's gonna knock us out of our shoes, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And the final question I have for you, you have this great opportunity to tell something to all of the fans of KCD1 and of course to everybody who's looking forward to the release of KCD2. So what's that one thing you would want to tell to everybody watching right now?
Don't change guys, because as I said, your support really helped us a lot, and I feel like everyone in Warhorse really appreciate our community. I think the KCD community is one of the best gaming communities out there. So just don't change, don't ever.
I love that. That makes me emotional. Is that where I start crying? No. It's so lovely to hear. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you for joining me today. I know that you are super busy. I know that you're working very hard. I know that you and the team and everyone, so thank you super much for finding the time and being here today. It means the world. Thank you super much. There's a huge smile. Sorry, I'm even kicking my microphone. There's a huge smile on my face always because the hype is real. It's not made up. Every time we do see something, and I think I speak for everyone who's like watching my videos and leaves a comment, we're all crazy excited about it. Yeah.
That's great. That's great to hear.
Lovely.
That's what pushes us through, and we want to deliver the best possible game for you guys.
Thank you. Filip, thank you once again, and thank you everybody for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Also, if you have any questions for the future videos with Filip or any members of the team, maybe leave them in the comments. And I don't know, Filip, would you mind going through the comments once this interview is live and maybe answering some of them?
Sure. Yeah. I would love to.
Perfect. Just make sure you don't ask anything about KCD2 story because you're just gonna get no answer. But if there is anything else you want to know about Filip and Warhorse and the things that are being done and the game dev and whatever, feel free to do so. Thank you for being here. Stay medieval, stay awesome, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.
Bye guys.